and greetings, Aries. I'm doing this for a read for a follower, Sharon. This is for you. Sharon's just a wonderful person. Has been following me since early on. She's an Aries. Just a good heart, good soul. Look at this. I have my St. Christopher and some ancient coins, some coins from China and some other places around the world. And I found this. Popped up out of nowhere. I could not believe it. I thought I lost it forever. My mother had sent this to me a long time ago. You can see how old that is. Right? So, having said that, I found it. It's a blessing in disguise, right? When you least expect things. And sometimes when you just say, Father, Source, God, whoever you call him, you say, help me find something important I lost. Guess what you find? You find something important you lost. Ergo this. Even better story. My son, I was going to do this reading yesterday, but my son's hamster got out of the cage. I searched high and low when my kids are at school. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this is crazy. My little miniature chihuahua probably ate the thing. I searched the house. As soon as my kids got home, I said, let's scout around it. I was so furious with my son because the little thing was open. And I shouldn't have been. The hamster smart enough to spin the lock, undo the lock, and let herself out. And yes, I got two females, of course. They told me that two males in the same proximity, even though they're not in the same cage, if they ever were together, they would just want to tear each other apart. So I said, listen, I'm not into that kind of negative energy. God bless. So I'm doing a quick shuffle here. Everybody, quick shuffle. I'm going to zoom in on my camera just a tad bit. You know what? I'm not going to. I want you guys to be able to see the whole table. I like this better, even though you can see my pants and my sleeves. I don't care. So I kind of like this better. Quick shuffle. So I did a legal reading for Libra. I'm going to do this one for Aries. I'm going to do this for legal, for love, for finance, to see what's happening. So whether you're in a divorce, legal trouble, and I forecast legal troubles for the Libra brothers and sisters and courts and everything else, and I predicted a victory. The last card I pulled out was the Justice card for Libra. On the outcome was justice, and that was 2 days ago. I love when Spirit talks to me. I love when Spirit's connected to me. So let's get right into this. Spirit guide Marco, Gabriel, and Michael, archangels, I ask you please bless this reading. I ask you to please connect with me to be present and accountable in my reading, to give wisdom and advice where needed, to get love and healing where needed, to honor these people, these followers, fellow believers, fellow beings of energy that we all love, that watch these readings. May they be blessed both emotionally, financially, spiritually. Father, please give me 3 cards for angel cards for guidance for Aries. And this is going to be, I'm sorry, I do have to look. It's going to be from the 19th through the 26th. The 19th through the 26th. Give me 3 cards for Aries. 19th through the 26th. Marco, connect, please. The Spirit, the Source. Give me a message. Ooh. Oh, Lord. This is going to be an interesting reading. I could tell you right now. So give me connection. Give me connection. Guidance for Aries. 19th to the 26th, 19th to the 26th, 19th to the 26th, the 26th, 19th to the 26th. Okay, he doesn't want to give me 3, he wants to give me 4. 2 came up. First one out is Cupid. Cupid talks about, and we asked finance, we asked about love, and we asked about legal matters. Cupid card says here, we send great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. It didn't say another person, for life itself, right? Appreciating the things that you have, the fact that you're still here on this planet, right? You don't have to be. And Sharon mentioned a young officer, police officer, was killed by some thugs, right? Who left a young wife and kids behind. What a horrible, horrible story. But I told her, I don't feel, well, I feel sorry for the kids and the family who left behind. I don't feel sorry for him. You know why? Guess where he's at. Where I want to go. Where I want to be. It's not, I don't like leaving kids and family behind, but ultimately that's where we all want to be, right? Is with source, that energy, that thing that, where all that love and all that abundance and all that dissipation of hate and anger doesn't even exist, right? And love is so connected, and it's not dirty, right? It's not the way people make it here on earth, make love, feeling sexual, dirty. It's only dirty if you're a liar, cheater, a snake. I'm not turning this into a negative thing, but I'm just saying, right? Where he's going, where source is, love isn't even it's not even a touch of feeling. It's just an overwhelming sensation of warmth. They don't live in the same world we do. And that's why this card is saying here, look, we send great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. Be happy that while you're here, you're making positive connections. Positive, not negative connections, not negative energy, not low energy, high energy. Positive connections. You're doing that. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this reawakening. Allow yourself to celebrate love and all of its glorious aspects. So this is saying, listen, now, Aries, you've gone through a lot of crap, and we, trust me, I know, I am. We go through a lot of crap. And you know why? Because with Aries loves everybody to death, and you try to give even the ugliest people on the earth a billion chances. And they keep fucking up. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that word. They keep effing up and effing up. And we keep taking people back who are just dirt. Low energy dirt. And you're saying, Lawrence, that's not the Christian way to behave. Oh, won't you just forgive them and love them with love and light? Absolutely, I forgive people for being idiots and low energy. Doesn't mean I have to associate with them. Certainly doesn't mean I will even want them calling me or texting me or chiming in on my channel. If I dismissed you, and remember I said, people are not disposable. I never said, Aries people, Libra brothers and sisters who may watch us, I never said that you should live in misery. People aren't disposable, meaning if someone loves you and cares for you and is honest with you and is not a liar or cheater, a snake, give them opportunities, because people make mistakes. And I don't mean falling into somebody's bed as not a mistake. Is this a mistake? It's a lie, it's cheat, it's deception. It's all the things that negative energy invokes. But I mean if someone does something that... And what could you do to somebody? And you guys help me out here. You guys chime back in with the channel. What could somebody do to you that you could say, hey, I forgive you? I didn't do the laundry when you asked me to. I didn't sweep the floor. I didn't remember to pick up the kids. Give me a list. Chime in back on this video and give me a list of things that you think that people could be forgiven for where you'd let them back in your life. Now, negative energy. I don't know what this card is, but negative energy. You want to keep those people away from you. Otherwise, they'll drag you down. That's not just making them disposable. That's keeping them where they need to be. You're here. You keep the mucky muck, the low energy people, the vampira, the ugly people down here. And I don't mean ugly as far as looks, although they could be ugly people physically as well too. But what I'm saying is, you don't lower yourself down to their energy level. You get rid of them. That's not disposing of people that are good for you. You don't dispose of people that are good for you. You dispose of people that are bad for you, because otherwise they just keep negatively influencing your life. This says, when I talked about negativity, I said, be honest with yourself, right? This card says, the angel guidance says, be honest with yourself. Who are these negative people? And if you know who they are, don't let them back in. So listen, quick story, and this says, be honest with yourself. Look into your heart, and you will know the truth about this situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only on your true desires, and they will come to you upon angel's wings. So that's what I did. I got rid of so many ugly, dirty people, low-energy people over the last 8 months, last year and a half. The girl I was telling you about the other day, Carla Boricase, who, and I'll tell you a short story. I actually worked at a company, and there was a lot of people unemployed. 135 people unemployed. That I worked with the state of Arizona to get them all jobs, get them training and jobs. 135. This person is the daughter of somebody I dated for like a hot second. And then the mother even was crazy, but the daughter was even crazier. And not crazy like, oh, I'm scared of you. I'm scared of her. Crazy as this, I mean psychopathically crazy. Got her a job. It's the people you do favors for that are low energy. Here I am, here she is. It's the people you do favors from to try to raise them up to your level. Those are the people whose mindsets are uneducated enough to be able to change. And they try to drag you down. Until you cut them loose, it's like a hot air balloon. Here's the big fat sand bag of weight that holds the hot air balloon down on the ground. As soon as you cut that weight loose, you rise up in energy. Remember that. People aren't disposable. Horrible people, low-level energy people are. The next thing you need to realize, Aries, for yourself is realize the joy. Realize the joy that's around you because of you cutting loose all this negative energy. This is positive stuff. Positive, positive, positive. You're opening your eyes to new love. You're being honest with yourself about the people around you and the circumstances, right? That these people, if they're liars and deceivers, they're always going to be liars and deceivers. You can't change a snake not to be a snake. That's like saying, oh my gosh, I remember I told you the story about the rattlesnake on the trail, right? Every time you walk by, it hisses at you. Finally, it conditions you so that you're not looking, and it strikes you and puts poison in you. Remember that. But remember the joy that you can have by cutting these people loose. Realize the truth. The card said, be honest with you. Tell yourself every day, listen, is this person that I'm connected to, that calls me up, that always seems to... If you notice a person that always seems to be around when there's a problem in your life, that's the person you need to get rid of. Don't deal with these people. Let them deal in the trash where they belong. Anyways, joy is the highest energy of all. We're talking about energy. I'm telling you, these cards don't speak nonsense. They speak the truth. And for all you that don't want to listen to the angel card readings and the stories that go with them, it's my market for these people. Otherwise, go find another channel to go beyond. Otherwise, you're going to hear stories when you hear me. It's just the way it is. Joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts with each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible levels. Oh my gosh. As soon as I cut these dirt bags loose, guess what? I manifested myself $40 plus $1,000 a year more. You think the universe is saying, Larry, you're a bad guy? Or is he rewarding me for having the sense to say, guess what? Get rid of the dirt. Sweep the dirt out of your house. And once you do, you're good to go. You got to remember that, right? You can't give gifts from the universe until you get rid of the dirt. It's just the way the universe works. For these people be weary of people who just do dirt. They lie, they cheat, they steal, they commit crimes. And then all along in the same breath, they're saying, I'm a religious person. I'm a believer. Forgive. The people who do the most damage are always the ones that keep saying, oh, forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. I wonder why. The last thing it says, blessing. Blessing in disguise, blessing in disguise, blessing in disguise. So this evil person, these evil people, mother and daughter crew, actually sent me out a happy Thanksgiving message and stuff. And I said, oh, this is nice, right? Maybe they really changed. Love and light. With that, I'm calling in truth and honesty from the spirit guides. Blessing in disguise is that the other evil twin, the daughter, calls me up on my site and starts talking a mess of madness and lies. Just crazy talk. And not that she's the only person who does that. I mean, it must run in their family. It seems to be a cyclical thing, right? Everybody in that family seems to be crazier than a Looney Tune. Anyways, this person, this woman, Carla person, not only that, but she lied on the guy she was dating to put him in jail because he wouldn't marry her because she had babies. He wouldn't marry her. And she's definitely not the easiest thing to look at. And I'm not saying anything about ugliness or people, but she's not the easiest thing to look at. But in her insecurities, she had to blame this poor guy for abuse and put him in jail until he said, okay, I'll marry you. And he was stupid enough to do it. Can you imagine what that relationship's going to look like in a few years? What it looks like now. But look at it, a blessing in disguise. Don't miss the blessings, Aries people. Don't miss the blessings in these disguises. When you see a dirty person, make sure you question it. Make sure you wash it with soap and water first so you can see what's underneath it, because guess what? It's not good. What appears to be a problem is actually part of the answer. It is. When you wash away the dirt and you reveal all the ugly, you realize that this person doesn't belong in your world. Aries, remember that. You have control. Every sign has the control to allow these, and I'm going to say dirty, because anybody with a low level is dirty. They do dirty things to people. They kill police officers. They leave families abandoned. They accuse people with lies. They cover themselves up because they're dirty people. So, you'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. So, absolutely, Spirit has guided me, protected me all along from these just dirty people. I mean, all along. Just like they will you if you learn to realize to say, hey, I turn these people away. I rebuke these people. You can like somebody and love somebody at one time, and then until you find out that they're just not good for you, it's okay to say, I don't want to be involved in this. Thank you. And they'll do everything. They do dirty stuff because they're damaged goods. They're just broken pieces of people. Broken people do stupid stuff. She blamed this poor guy, just like these thugs killed a police officer. It's the same dirt. It doesn't matter what degree. You're either dirty or you're clean. There's no in between. Not in God's sense. Spirit guide, give me a card. Here's what I'm gonna do. And this card popped out. I'm sorry, I'm gonna give it to you. I was gonna say, give me a card on finance. We got King of Pentacles here, popped out first. And that card hit the ground. I pulled it up. These two cards came out here. So I'm going to take these with my finance reading here as well. So let's think about this. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. King of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. Aries, and I said I was going to do a love, a finance. Love, finance, and legal. And a Six of Cups. This is all, first of all, the King of Pentacles, it's about abundance, it's about being in control, guiding your direction, guiding your path to financial wealth and prosperity, not because you're reliant, I'll say it again, not because you're reliant on other people. If you're the King of Pentacles, who do you need to ask for permission? You set your mind to something, you go out and you do it, and you manage it, you control it, and you own it. If you fail, you own it. If you succeed, it's yours. That's what this card is telling me today. And when I look at this card, he's now gazing into the stars about what's next. You see that look on his face? What can I do next that just sensationalize my life? Aries, we're in like Flint. I'm telling you. Ten of Cups. This is about abundance of love, happiness, completion of that plan, that journey, that search, right? And I'll share another story with you I'm done. But the Six of Cups, right? So this Ten of Cups is talking about that the totality of recognizing, embracing your ability to finally realize the difference between good love and bad love. With this Ten of Cups cards, you're holding the cards of success. You get to say yes, you, no, you, yes, you, no, you. It's not them. They don't get to pick anymore. They don't get to pick anymore because guess what? When you're at a 10 in energy, there's only one place you can go. 0, nothing. Or you can live in this Ten of Cups and realize all the gifts that come to you. And you see the Ten of Cups here, you notice how that we're talking about the Six of Cups here. We're talking about a youthful feeling of love again, right? That you're realizing that love is not only possible, but it's something that you long for, but you long for it in a whole different way. You don't want the kind of love where you go and you wash dishes and cookies and or bake cookies and say, hey, hon, how you doing today? What's that? You want passionate, fiery, burn the charts and the wall paint off love, right? You want that passion. You want that connection. You need that. And that's, listen, sex is the best thing. It's high in vibration. Satisfies us emotionally, satisfies us physically, mentally. It provides self-worth. It provides connection. Anytime you provide connection between two forms of energy, what does that happen to that energy? It increases, right? I have an energy here that's a 5. I have an energy over here that's a 5. I combine those two. At that moment that you're intimate, you're reaching levels of that euphoria, and that's why you feel so good when you climax. You're at a 10. That's what being at a 10 feels like all day long. And I tell everybody, oh my gosh, being connected to spirit, truly connected, living in the light, the energy of that, and being connected. And when people, Aries, when negative energy, low energy people come at you, you're like Wonder Woman with those little bands on your arms, ting, ting, ting. You're just blinking them off. Why is that? You ask me why. Why now, Lawrence? Why now, Lawrence? Because remember, I told you about that whole thing that was going on August, September, November, till now, right? The end of October. All that negative energy that was held in this planet is being released. All those people that have done bad things, that have been low energy in your lives, are now paying, are now going to get justice served to them from my Father, source energy. God, you can call him whatever you want. But source, for me, is handing out justice. Justice. Just like he is for you. Like he is for Libra, for a number of other signs. There's certain signs that are just pre-designed or predisposed, I think of, predisposed to being a part of negative energy. Not that every person in that sign category is going to be negative energy, but some people are, right? Some people easily allow themselves to be led easily. Instead of fighting for yourself, you allow these people to say stupid stuff. And you know what? 99% of the time, nobody even believes them. Nobody even believes them. They think that everybody does. But they're so I have to say this word, so undereducated in energy, source, life. They can't even compete. They can't compete. Only other low energy people think that other low energy people are smart. They're really not. So anyways, so for finance, whoa. This is crazy win, right? King of Pentacles, followed by Ten of Cups, ultimate abundance, fulfillment, and love and life and laughter with this financial independence. And I'm not saying this week, because the message I'm getting right now, and I'm getting a black picture, a black frame on the wall with a light in the middle, a calendar. But the symbol in the symbol in the middle look like, keeps coming up. It's like a big white wall with a black picture frame in the middle. Like a door. It looks like a small door, an opening. Keep your eyes opened over the next 2.5 weeks. After January 2nd, I want you to start making sure you start writing down your dreams. I want you to start tracking little things or things you notice. If you're around people or people you think are shady or not shady, start watching them. Keep a log. A door's going to be opening for you really soon, within the next 2 weeks. A door in finance. Doesn't mean if you already have financial abundance, already have the ability to support yourself, doesn't mean the universe is going to come down and say, okay, here's a new job. Here's a new job. It doesn't mean that. It means that you might find resolve, you might find happiness where you didn't have happiness before with what you were doing, right? Maybe a refurnishing of that. Doesn't mean you're not going to get a new job, but don't always count a blessing as something new, right? Maybe it's something new you realize about something old, if that makes sense to you, right? You realize the benefits of what you have and the importance of what you have, and where you were not satisfied, you now are. Give me cards now. I just want to know about some love. What are we gonna do for love? What's gonna happen from the 19th through the 26th? And I don't even want to say that. I'm gonna take this reading for 2 weeks till January 2nd. This reading will go from the 19th to the January 2nd, because that's what I'm feeling. And that card just popped up. I got to fish for it here. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. And let's talk about this 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups means this person has turned his back. We talked about turning your back. Turning your back a long time in this conversation about turning your back on negative energy. That you don't have to allow it in your life. That doesn't make you making people disposable. That makes you making people accountable for the low energy that they possess and try to bring into your life. The 8 of Cups is a person doing just that. He's turning his back. Turning his back. He's turning his back on potential offers. In this cup, there's a mole on the ground who's blind. The mole is rooting around all his cups. Well, you can only knock over cups that are empty, right? Moles don't weigh a lot. Certainly a gold cup filled with some fluid, liquid coin, a form of abundance, you can't knock it over. So the mole, in this case representing the universe, the mole, blinded by what's right for you, what's right for somebody else. The mole, aka the universe, is knocking over, removing out of your life all those things that don't serve you. And guess what's going to be what's remaining? What's left over in this picture? See that? What's left over in that? That's the true gift that you're after in love, right? You're after the cream of the crop, not the dirty stuff under the rock. You're after the cream of the crop. You want to know what's still standing, because the universe is going to snatch all these ugly people out of your life. Give me something else on love. Give me something else on love. What's another? Beautiful. You're going to need strength. The lion, representing strength in this. You're going to have to be strong throughout this process, right? Because you're going to say, well, wow, I kind of really like that person. It was so easy to be with them. Even though you argued, even though they just turn your gut upside down. When have you ever been with that person where you just go, ooh? I have. And not necessarily people I was sleeping with, but people that I allowed in my home, in my house, and around me. It just make it go, ooh. And my children, oh my God, God bless my children. Bless my children. God bless them. They're the most beautiful spirits in the world. Loving, caring, and they love everybody. Can you imagine both your kids hating these people, these two women, with a passion, to the point that they would do anything and everything to keep them out? And when your kids tell you those kind of signs, you gotta listen. So I got these people out of our lives. We even had to move. We even moved because the dirt that we felt in our own home was just overwhelmed by these low energy people. Trust me, justice is on its way. If it hasn't been served already, justice is going to give these people pain that they've never seen before. You ask me, well, Lawrence, how do you know? How do I know anything, right? How do I know what I know? How do I know what the reading, how do I know the cards that pop out? You guys are watching this. Eight of Wands. Fast communication. It's going to come into you. It's going to come into you about about how this is going to happen, how the word's going to come. It's going to come quick to you to tell you that the justice is being served. Right now on my second camera is 111. Look that up. The Eight of Wands represents fast communication. Remember I told you justice is going to be served? It's going to come to you? Why didn't I pick up why didn't any other card? Why didn't the universe give me any other card other than the card of fast communication? It could be an email, it could be a text, it could be a message. It's coming. Justice is coming. It will be served to them. That I promise you. Let's talk about legal. Let's talk about legal, Father. Let's talk about legal. Let's talk about legal. And you know what I'm so happy for? I'm so happy that YouTube is starting to take when people call up and make threatening comments and stuff. And I mean, and not even on me, right? I mean, just to anybody, any reader, any people on here in general, right? I mean, I don't give a shit if you're selling breadsticks on YouTube or whatever you're selling, but people just say negative things because they think they can get away with it. You can't. Honestly, you can't. Everybody's IP address, everybody's laptop, everybody's phone is traceable, trackable. Ooh, didn't know that, did you? Well, it's true. So, anyway, I pulled these cards out about justice. Let's look at them together. These two came out together. I'm going to show them together. Let's see if we can make this happen. Remember I said justice, right? See here? We got here. Five of Wands. People battling, arguing. What do we have over here? The Death card. People arguing in battle. I asked about justice. I talked to you just about the good Lord, the source energy himself, feeling my prayers, my meditation last night. And what I've asked for. What he gives us today is, yes, in the justice part of this, the Five of Wands are people arguing, people having disagreement, people trying to create conflict in your life. Trying to create conflict because they think they can. They just don't know. They don't know. The next card that comes out is the death of this person. This isn't a new beginning. The death is the ending of something. The death is the end of a situation that's now coming to a head. It's coming to a fix. They'll be served their justice. I just need you guys to watch these cards. I mean, listen, I can't shuffle these things any. Hold on. Let me go like this. Hold on. Wait. I want you to watch this. Watch. Shuffling. And I got a lot of cards here. A lot of cards. I'm going to cut these. Oh. Cut them back this way too. Back and forth. I cut them back and forth. Okay. Final card. Justice. There it is. Knight of Wands. This is a card of action. A person who's ready to go into battle, who's prepared. The Knight of Wands is the person who's not willing, and you can see his helmet's not up. He's not prancing like the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands is a person who's taking action to rectify a situation. Aries, don't sit still. Don't listen to people's craziness. Take action, just like I have. Do yourself a favor Love yourself enough to be this Knight of Wands, a person of action. You see that red? That's fire. That's passion. That's a fire sign energy. That's your energy. That's passion. Aries. Beautiful cards, beautiful reading for beautiful people. My name is Lawrence. I am the blue-dyed emperor, wearing my blue beads. And this reading has been for you. It'll go 2 weeks, and I see nothing but positive outcomes in finance, love, and legal. Stand strong and we'll stand together. Until next time.